Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pyro back for some more Minecraft of my, casual Let's Play, so to speak. I'm really just playing the game and talking over it. So, I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I'll keep doing it for a while. I think this series is probably going to be about 10 or, 15 parts long. I don't want to overdo it, but I want to create a little small island base. And I guess some fireworks to close out the new year. Hope you guys are doing well. Doing quite fine myself. I figured I may as well come up and stockpile on wood because I'm going to need a lot of it. And there's none of my mushroom island, so for the first 5 minutes or so, I'm going to be cutting a lot of wood. Then we'll probably go mining later in the episode to get some stuff because I am out of gear. And then we can start building again next episode. But again, going to be rambling today, I guess. I finally bought my first Christmas jumper today. How insane is that? 22 years gone in my life, and I've never had a Christmas jumper before. And it's actually one of those Shiba memes, the doge, much wow. It says much holidays on it. So I'm now wearing it and pleased with myself, although probably should invest in some. There's some really nice Christmas jumpers out there this year. I've seen a lot of like Star Wars ones, themes are in the new movie, and I've seen a lot of gaming related ones, which is awesome. And Christmas is almost here. It's kind of insane to me now, like how when I get older, the Christmas period just comes in so quick. There was a Secret Santa in my family that we do every year, and you know what, man? I try to buy practical gifts that I would like myself. So my Secret Santa was one of my cousins, who's in his mid-20s, I should say, late 20s, and I figured, like, what would a person like that want? And the limit is £10. Really not that much. Either you're going to get a deodorant set, which is basically 90% of the gifts I get every year, shower gel, deodorant, and soap. Or, you can switch it up a little bit. Some years I get a lot of socks and boxers, which I'm happy to get because they're practical and I use them during the year. I don't like someone give me... Well, to be honest, you got to be appreciative for any gifts you get, but I don't... back when I was like 18, 19, people used to give me selection boxes and money in a card, which is, okay, money in a card's nice. I don't really eat selection boxes and they cost like £4 or £5 to buy, so, whatever. Oh boy, why did you kill him? You bad dog. They're not angry at me anymore, which is nice. Speaking of angry, my freaking hamsters. I talked about the hamsters I got last week, Russian dwarf hamsters, and I was talking about last episode how they sometimes bite me. Man, no improvement on that one. Someone told me to put my hands in sawdust because they have like not sawdust, but the little it might be sawdust, the stuff that is on the bed of their cage, because apparently if it smells like where they live, they'll be okay. Did that, and they're still just nibbling away, so I don't know. I mean, it's my brother's hamsters. I don't really care much if they bite me because I'm not the one who has to feed them and change them at the end of the day, but it would be nice to actually have them not bite me. And the bite isn't really that sore, although sometimes they get really nasty, and if they bite you hard enough, they can draw blood, which is not nice for such small creatures, but, I guess they're just animals, they're afraid. So, whatever, dude. Whatever. I was watching the football today, Man City versus Arsenal as well. And big Arsenal fan. I went to university with 2 Manchester City fans, so we were just talking on Facebook earlier, and Arsenal won 2-1 in the end, so they obviously were a bit annoyed, but I'm happy enough. I honestly think Arsenal can win the league this year. I know not a lot of you guys watch the footy or football or whatever, but definitely a close race this year in the Premier League, so should be exciting, man. So I was looking on my little calendar and seeing what games are coming out next year, and apparently Plants vs. Zombies 2, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 is coming out in February. I had no clue about that. I'm a big fan of the Plants vs. Zombies series, and I will be picking that up and doing some videos on it. I think I really just want to pick up games that... See, I have a lot to finish. I have to finish Yokai Watch. Got people asking me, where's Yokai Watch, Pyro? I've got Pokemon Heart Gold. People are asking me, Pyro, where's Pokemon Heart Gold? I'm going to do that. I do want to finish those. Fallout 4, of course, I want to finish as well. It's just trying to... I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to say I've been getting lazy, but lately it's been much easier for me to record, surprisingly, Minecraft, because I just sit here and talk, and I really like this series for that. I'm sure some of you guys like that as well. Mario Maker's been okay. But any of the DS stuff, because I have to go and hook my DS up and all the cables, and I guess another thing, I'm kind of in the process of swapping my sleeping pattern around. So I tried to stay up all day yesterday, failed, but I figured I'd just go to bed 1 hour later each night, and then eventually I'll start waking up as the clock goes around. And I figured trying to get something like that into like a long-term sleeping routine is much better for me overall than trying to stay up all night and then failing. I don't mind too much, actually, because nothing's really happening. Everyone's just chilling out for Christmas right now, and it's all good. But as people get ready, as I said last episode, New Year's resolutions, as people get ready to start their New Year's resolutions, I challenge you to start today. So I've been doing my programming every day, man, and I told you guys last time, set myself like a little 5 minutes, and yesterday I did 45, which, 45 minutes by itself. Like, I have a tendency to beat myself up a lot, and I think that's where my lack of progress comes in things. I don't really celebrate small victories. At the end of the day, it's 40 more minutes than I would have done otherwise, so I kind of have to pat myself in the back for that one. I also feel the same way, like, when I go to exercise, and some days I can't be bothered running that far, and I'll run a mile, and that's it. A mile might be a lot for some, but usually I would go on, 5 or 6 or 7 mile runs, but to me, it's all about habituating that behavior, and there's a really good post on the Get Disciplined subreddit. That's reddit.com/r/getdisciplined, and it was about making every one of your days into like a non-zero day. And what that means is, you're not allowed to have a day where you do nothing. But that might be intimidating to some, because some days you can't feel like doing anything. As I was talking about last episode with the small habits, if you don't feel like doing anything, just do one small thing. For example, if I didn't want to record a video, I could start recording the first 5 minutes of it, and maybe I would get into it over time. So, I think the key to habitualizing that is just patting yourself on the back a lot. And I think growing up, I tend to have this imposter syndrome. I don't know if you guys have that as well, but I went to university. I got pretty good exam results throughout the entirety of my life, and I did put the work in for it. I did study. It's not as if I just slacked off. But I still had this tendency to sort of look back on my achievements that I'd done in my life. My biggest one to me is graduating university with a first in my degree, which is the top mark. I think out of, I think there was about 100 people on my course at the very start of the first year, and only 10 people graduated with a first class degree. A lot of work over 3 years, and something I'm really proud of. But at the same time, I kind of look back, even really remedial things, I'll start thinking, I got too much help off the teaching assistant. So the teaching assistant is the guy in your classroom or laboratory that helps you with assignments. He's there, or she's there specifically to give you help. And in my head, I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, I've asked for too much help. I think it's just that everyone needs help, I guess. And then sometimes, even when I'm doing coding, I'm like, I'm Googling too much. But Googling is a huge part of coding and how to learn through problems. And if you get the job done at the end of the day, you get the job done. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every time, do you? That's the way I look at it anyway. So it's all about celebrating those small wins for me. And I think, I feel like this is the first year in my life where I'm going into the next year, prepared to make a change. Not prepared to make a change, but I feel well equipped enough to make a change. Does that make sense? So that's pretty good. But I think I'm going to quickly chop down these first. And that's probably going to kill some of you guys, the fact that I'm chopping all this wood with my pick. And then I'm going to head back to the base, and I'll probably go mining. Oh crap, what was that? So I'll see you guys over there. I know, wow, Power's actually doing a bit of editing in this series for once. Holy smokes. It's the end of the world. But I'll see you guys over there. Alrighty, we're back here at the Mushroom Island, just taking down some of this debris, and I've also resculpted this sort of platform that we got here. So you guys may remember it was all wood last episode. Kind of wanted to change that out because it didn't look that great from the bottom. So I'm trying to really get a lot of mycelium and get that growing here. Should be good. But not been doing much. I've been listening to some audiobooks while I've been doing this, and honestly, I've been buying so many audiobooks this year. I love in the morning. One of the first things I do in the morning is I get up and I drink a lot of water. But after that, I'll put some running shoes on, and I'll say to myself, I can either go for a run here or I can go for a walk. Sometimes if I go for a walk, I'll put an audiobook on and just walk for like an hour and listen to the audiobook. It's a really, really nice way to pass the time, and it gets me really amped up in the morning because, hold on, put that there. Because a bit of exercise first thing in the morning, to me, makes me really reactive, or really proactive. What's the word? I'm not really sure what the word is here, but I'm not reactional to the world around me when that happens, so pretty good. Also, I've been, I watched the final episode of One Punch Man this week. Man, it's such an epic anime series. If you guys don't even like anime, just go and watch One Punch Man. Episode 12, last episode for a long time. I think there's some OVA episodes coming out, which is original video animation. I don't know if that's related to the plot at all, but I think it's separate from the actual main story. Oh my goodness. Didn't realize how much of this we had to go. But we'll get it done today. But yeah, definitely best anime series of 2015 for me. And I hope it gets a second one. Really well received in the Western world. Even more so than like Attack on Titan and Sword Art Online, I feel. And it's a lot more, in my opinion, it's a lot better than those shows. So hopefully we will see a second season in the future. But I'm kind of clueless on what to watch now, guys. You know, that feeling when you come to an end, I guess, you know, in terms of real life stuff. House of Cards got a new season coming out. Better Call Saul got a new season coming out. So I got all that stuff to look forward to in 2016. But, you know, other than that, I don't know really what to watch. If you have any good anime you think I would watch, give me a shout in the comments and I will give it a look. I can't promise to view everything, but, you know, I will give it a look. See if it's any good. So, there you go. There you go. But, you know, New Year's, as I was talking about earlier, I'm gonna be honest, not really a big fan of New Year's celebrations. Everybody in my family likes to get party and, you know, champagne and all that stuff. But I don't know. I usually like just to sit in the house and play games. I guarantee when the clock hits 12 o'clock, I'll probably be in playing Isaac. You'll hear all the fireworks going off, and I'll just be like, "Can you shut up? I'm recording here," you know, or I'll see the fireworks go off in the window outside and go and close the curtains and just get back to my gaming session. That's probably what's going to happen, knowing me, for frick's sake. I guess I went out one year, but, you know, it wasn't really that great. It was decent night out with me mates, wee night out. But generally, during New Year's, everywhere is packed out. Also, taxi prices are just extraordinary at this time of year. Do you want to hop up here, buddy? I remember rescuing you at last episode. Hello? I can't. I don't want to push him off, though. Aha! Got ya. Well, I guess you can not get up here, which is a bad thing, but I'd rather have you up here than, you know, over there, I guess. Listening to some of these soundtracks gets me really nostalgic, man, honestly. I remember when I was doing my original Minecraft Let's Play, I had to prepare content because I was going away to Santa Ponza in Spain for a holiday, and that's when I built all the dojos, if you guys remember that. You remember the fire dojo, and all the elemental buildings I built in my original Let's Play. I've ever been around for that long. So I recorded those all in advance, and I remember being over in a pay-as-you-go telephone booth, or internet booth, checking my videos every day to make sure they went up and they were doing well. Well, I probably should have been out there enjoying my holidays. I haven't actually been on a family holiday in a while, but I was talking to Arcus, my friend, and I was thinking of going over to the Netherlands again to chill out for a week or two. Last time I went to Amsterdam, but I want to try and explore a little bit more, go to Rotterdam and some other cities within Amsterdam, or some other cities within the Netherlands, and I honestly just want to spend the next couple of years traveling, because I figure, like, being in Europe, there's so many different places, and there's such differences between the places, you know. I think culturally as well, a lot to learn, so I don't want to go, like, backpacking or interrailing, but I would like to make a more active approach to try and travel every 6 months or so to another country, and I've done that well this year. I went to California this year, I went to Amsterdam this year, and I've been to England a few times as well. Is that another one? Or are you my old one? I think you're my old one, right? How did you get down there, buddy? Can I get up here? I'll give you a choice. You can get up here or not. But if you don't get up here, you're getting locked in there, buddy. You're getting locked in there, son. So you better hurry up and get a move on. And we're almost there, thankfully, with this project. I guess if you can call it a project. Well, knowing this guy's probably going to fall off before I'm done. Damn it. There we go. So it's kind of like a purple, isn't it? The block. I've always liked that color. Purple. Although my favorite color I really like aqua blue, lime green, those sort of bright, I guess, neon colors to an extent. Like when I was growing up, I was just fascinated by neon lights. I want, those like Coca-Cola neon signs and just stuff like that. I was obsessed with stuff like that, and I wanted to have those all in my room because I just, love neon lights, I guess. But looking at things like Hollywood and seeing all the signs, all the lights, kind of like, not Hollywood, Las Vegas, is amazing to me as well, though. So take what you will from that. Okay. There we go. Well, you can roam there if you want, as long as you don't, end up killing yourself as a result. So not bad. Not bad. We have this big thing to take down, but we'll take that down later. So hopefully all this will spread, and we'll be golden. And this is where our base will be. Looks a lot better than the last one we built, but let's head on down a little bit. And we'll put that there. Oh boy. I need to build another shovel as well. And you know what? Just in case I forget. Because, man, honestly, I guess this is my biggest drawback of the console version. You actually have to manually save the game. And if you exit out of it without manually saving, you lose all your progress. It's so bad. Ooh. It's okay. I'll break a few bones. I'll be alright. So let's go for a wee nap. A power nap. Too bad my power naps always turn into like 10-hour nap sessions, I'm going to put some oak pillars down there as well. So it looks like a proper battalion. I don't know what am I talking about? Proper battle station. So let's go down here and start our little shaft, I guess. Into the abyss. Into the abyss is what we're calling it. And we'll see if we can grab anything. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Lovely jubbly. So the first British astronaut went there. Not the first British astronaut, but one of the first sort of astronaut trained in Britain went to the ISS. Tim Peake, a couple days ago. Pretty remarkable achievement. Sometimes I like to go outside really late at night. See, that's I guess one of the benefits of having a messed up sleeping pattern. Going out in like 3 in the morning, looking up in the sky, it's just ice cold outside, and you look up at the sky and it's just clear, and you get to see all the stars outside. I always know where like the Orion's belt is, and I always know like roughly where some of the planets are on certain days, but whenever the ISS is overhead, I just look at it. One of my favorite things to do, though, I have a pair of, forgive me, space binoculars. That's what you call them. I bought them a while ago because I just wanted to look at the moon, and you can see like the craters on the moon and stuff. And I remember when I was over at university, I actually had a telescope as well, and we always used to bring it out the backyard and look up at various stars, and the moon through that is amazing. I took a photo of it with my old phone. I have it somewhere on my computer, but just seeing planets through telescopes, even, I think that telescope cost me like £100. Really, really humbling to see that and how small things are. Always very humbling to see that. I love watching like space programs as well. One of my favorite books is College Seconds Cosmos, the original book that was adapted into the television series in the late 1980s. Amazing series. I think you can still go and watch that today. It's on Netflix, and I think it's free on YouTube. Carl Sagan's Cosmos. I mean, it's a little bit outdated, and they did an updated version of it on Fox, didn't they, or ABC or something? But still a great series. So definitely recommend that. See, I don't binge watch as much TV as I used to. Like I could easily sit through 6 hours of television, but I'm so like my mind needs such stimulation nowadays that I feel myself always jittering back and forth. So I want to play a game. My eyes is on my social media feed as well. I have TweetDeck open in my other window. But I think that's sort of the age we're in, and sort of the age of instant gratification. Everyone has their phone. Everyone has their beeps going off on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So, yeah, I think there's a fine line. I personally think there's a fine line between, I'm not going to be one of those people who are like, oh, social media is bad, because it definitely has its uses. It connects people from all over the world, but it can be abused. But I think there's a fine line between using it too much and using it enough. And I feel like I'm slowly edging towards using it too much because, I would spend like at least an hour or two a day on Twitter, which In my opinion, it's a little bit excessive. I think like 30 minutes a day is acceptable. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm looking to find some gold, man. Or not gold. Iron. So if you can give me some, that would be great. I guess another big bummer about the console version is no freaking statistics. I can't see F3, which sucks. Because I love me some F3s. I'll just take down by 2x2 for now. Actually, I'll take 1x1. Actually, that's probably a better idea. See how far I can get down here. I have no coal. That's a bit weird the way they have two different recipes, I guess. You know, it's because they're coded with different IDs in the base, but a bit weird. Definitely a bit weird. And come on, where's the gold at? Or where's the iron at? Give me the goods, boys. Brilliant. Made that completely. Completely made that, guys. Any second now, it's going to break through. I mean, no monsters can really spawn here anyway, so if I find like an abandoned mine shaft or something. It depends though, because I could go outside of the biome. I'm thinking about that now. Maybe I could, maybe I couldn't. Ooh. So again, there should be no monsters in here. I'm not on easy mode, am I? I'm on normal mode, I think. But I'm in a mushroom biome. Oh gosh. I can see this ending in sadness for me. If I don't play my cards right here. Total sadness. Played cool, Pyro. There we go. Is that really it? Is that all there is? Damn it. I was hoping for a bit more than that. I'll just jump up. Oh yeah, our first iron. It's a big lump as well, which is nice. I thought that was silverfish, but it was not. We got some more here that I ignored. Silly me. Silly me. Yum yum. Okay, let's explore the rest of this. Nice. Just gonna grab it before I forget. Because knowing me, I will forget. I know I will. Give me it. Oh, wow. Oh, maybe my inventory's full. Does that mean that iron back there I couldn't take? Maybe it did. Oh, it did. Thank you for saving me common sense. Oh, hey. No. No. I was told you guys couldn't spawn. Well, he blew up the iron for me, which is good. I feel like I'm pushing my luck a bit too much. So I'm gonna retreat and gear up and come back and get these guys another day. Because I do not trust myself in the combat in this game. So anyway, guys, let's just save this here. And we'll come back here and get this another day. But as always, thanks for watching. Join me in the next episode. And yeah, bye-bye.